Charismatic, controversial, brilliant. Few players in football have divided opinions like Mario Balotelli. For every jaw-dropping goal, there was an off-field incident that had fans scratching their heads. But behind the headlines and the larger-than-life personality, there's a footballer whose talent was undeniable. So, just how good was Mario Balotelli? And why didn't his career reach the heights many believed it could? Let's take a deep dive into the story of Super Mario. Mario Balotelli was born in Palermo, Italy, to Ghanaian immigrants. However, his early life was anything but stable, struggling with health issues and financial hardship. Mario was placed in foster care at a young age and raised by the Balotelli family, who would eventually become his legal guardians. Football became Mario's escape, and by his teenage years, his prodigious talent was impossible to ignore. At just 15, he signed with Lumezzane, a small club in Italy, where his performances attracted the attention of scouts from major clubs. In 2007, at only 16 years old, he joined Inter Milan's youth setup. It didn't take long for Balotelli to make waves. Under the management of Roberto Mancini, Balotelli made his Serie A debut at just 17. From the start, his physical presence, technical ability, and composure in front of goal stood out. He was strong, quick, and had a knack for scoring in big moments. His performances helped Inter win 3 consecutive Serie A titles, and he played a key role in their historic treble-winning season under Jose Mourinho in 2009-10. However, even during his rise, signs of Balotelli's volatility began to emerge. Clashes with Mourinho and off-field distractions became common, setting the stage for the rollercoaster career that would follow. In 2010, Balotelli reunited with Roberto Mancini, this time at Manchester City. His arrival in England brought excitement and chaos in equal measure. Balotelli's time at City was filled with unforgettable moments. Who could forget his 2-goal performance against Manchester United in the famous 6-1 demolition at Old Trafford, or the iconic "Why Always Me" shirt celebration during the Manchester Derby? His talent was undeniable. He could score stunning free kicks, pull off audacious assists, and dominate defenders with his strength and skill. Perhaps his most iconic contribution came in the 2011-12 Premier League season. On the final day, with City chasing their first league title in 44 years, it was Balotelli who assisted Sergio Aguero for the legendary last-minute winner against QPR. It remains the only assist of his Premier League career, but it was arguably the most important in the club's history. Yet, for all his brilliance, Balotelli's off-field antics often overshadowed his performances, setting off fireworks in his bathroom, getting into training ground bust-ups, and earning countless suspensions became regular headlines. While these incidents added to his cult status, they also raised questions about his professionalism and focus. Mario Balotelli's talent shone brightest on the international stage during Euro 2012. Representing Italy, he delivered one of the tournament's most iconic performances in the semi-final against Germany. In that match, Balotelli scored twice, including an absolute rocket of a shot that left Manuel Neuer helpless. His shirtless celebration, flexing his muscles as he stared into the crowd, became one of the most enduring images of the tournament. Though Italy fell to Spain in the final, Balotelli's performances solidified his status as one of Europe's top strikers. Despite his undeniable talent, Balotelli's career began to decline in the years that followed. Moves to AC Milan, Liverpool, and various other clubs failed to reignite his spark. Injuries, disciplinary issues, and the lack of consistency plagued his later years, while there were still glimpses of his brilliance, like his 2013-14 season at AC Milan, where he scored 18 goals in 41 appearances. They became increasingly rare. By the time he moved to Nice in 2016, Balotelli had become more of a journeyman than the world-class striker many had hoped he'd be. At his best, Mario Balotelli was unplayable. Few strikers combined his physicality, technique, and flair. He could score from anywhere, thrive in high-pressure situations, and entertain fans like few others. However, Balotelli's inconsistency and off-field distractions meant he never fully realized his potential. He was a player capable of dominating world football, but his career will always be remembered as a tale of unfulfilled promise. Mario Balotelli's career is a lesson in the fine line between talent and discipline. While he may not have reached the heights many expected, his moments of brilliance will live on in football history. From his "Why Always Me" celebration to his heroics at Euro 2012, Super Mario's legacy is as unique as the player himself. What do you think? Was Balotelli underrated, or did he let his potential slip away? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing football stories from GoalGist.